this is Maddie from Stride and Edge. Today's class is going to be a fairly short power flow, so it's going to be quite energizing. We want to get the body moving, we want to get you warm. Great to do in the morning or in the evening if you're feeling a little sluggish. So we're going to start standing up at the top of our mat in Tadasana pose, so our feet hip distance apart, rolling the shoulders up, back and down the spine. We're just going to start by doing a few little sways side to side, releasing that spine, just letting the arms hang heavy. Nice and gentle, getting that body moving, breathing into the belly, and we're coming back to center. We're going to inhale, our arms come all the way up overhead. And from here we're going to take a hold of our left wrist with our right hand and leaning over towards that right hand side. So we're opening up that left body, those left ribs. Once you think about having your weight distributed in your feet nice and evenly. And if you want, you can take your gaze up towards the ceiling or the sky. Still breathing here. And then your next inhale, coming back to center, taking a hold of the right wrist with your left hand, and then again on the exhale, reaching over towards the left. Making sure we've got our weight distributed in both of our feet. Breathing here. Next inhale, coming back to center, bringing our palms together and then reaching up first, and then we come back, pushing those hips forwards. I want to make sure we're not doing too much of a back bend here. It's more about lifting up and then reaching behind. And then on the exhale, coming forwards, bringing the palms to our chest. We're going to roll down, our chin comes to our chest, and we're going to roll down the spine all the way to a forward fold. Bending at the legs, we just want to hang over the thighs. Maybe we do a few sways side to side. A few little bops up and down, making sure our head is nice and released. And then from here, we're going to straighten the right leg, bending the left, and then peeling open towards the right hand side. Maybe we take our gaze up towards that top hand. And then on the exhale, coming back down to a forward fold, releasing that. And then the other way, we straighten the left, bending the right leg, and peeling open towards the left hand side this time. Breathing into the belly. And then on your exhale, coming back to the forward fold. We're going to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale, the arms come all the way up overhead. Exhale, palms at the chest. From here, we're going to take our feet to the distance of the mat, taking our toes pointing outwards. Nice and gently sinking down into Malasana, into yogi squat. We want to make sure our heels are still on the mat. If you feel that they're coming off, then maybe you need to come a little higher. From here, we're going to inhale to lengthen that spine, lifting and opening the chest. Exhale, we stay. Really sinking into those hips, maybe even sway a little bit side to side. And then on our next inhale, we're going to push through the heels, powering up through the legs. Standing up nice and tall, hands come up overhead. Exhale, we're going to sink back down into Malasana, into the yoga squat. And then again, we inhale, pushing up through those heels, standing up tall. Exhale, sinking back down a little faster. Inhale, pushing up. Exhale, sinking down. Inhale, pushing up. Exhale, sinking down. Inhale, pushing up. Exhale, sinking down. Now we stay. We're going to reach those hands forwards, rounding the spine, tucking the chin into the chest. And then from here, we're going to plant the hands by the feet, stepping back to to high plank position. In high plank here, I want you to think about pushing those shoulder blades up towards the ceiling, so you're rounding the top of your spine. Squeezing that navel up towards the spine, so you're really engaging the core. Making sure those knees are squeezing together, those inner thighs are squeezing together. It's a really active pose in this high plank position. Still breathing. A few more breaths here. And on your next exhale, we're going to shift forwards onto our toes, bending our elbows halfway down or less, chaturanga. Inhale, straightening the arms, opening up, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Walking the feet out. And then from here, looking at the hands, we're going to bend through the legs and then stepping our right leg to the outside of the right hand, and then stepping the left leg to the outside of the left hand, and we're sitting back down into this Malasana squat. Inhaling here, exhale, we stay. And on your next inhale, pushing through the heels again, we stand up nice and tall, inhaling, exhale, palms at the chest. We like to call these our yoga burpees. So we'll go a little bit faster now. So we inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, sitting down into Malasana. Planting the hands, stepping back through high plank. Exhaling, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Straight away, we step the left foot on the outside of the left hand, right foot on the outside of the right hand, sinking down, Malasana. Inhale, pushing up nice and tall. Exhale, palms at the chest. And again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, Malasana squat. Planting the hands, stepping back, high plank, moving through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And again, straight away, we inhale, stepping the feet to the outside of the hands, sinking down, Malasana. Inhale, pushing up nice and tall. Exhale, palms at the chest. And again, we inhale, arms come up. Exhale, Malasana. Planting the hands. This time we can step or we jump back straight to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. And then again, we either step or this time we jump. Feet to the outside of the hands, sinking down, Malasana. Inhale, standing up tall. Exhale, hands in the chest. One more round like this. We inhale, arms come up. Exhale, Malasana. Planting the hands, step or jumping back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And again, step or jumping forwards into squat. Sinking down. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, palms at the chest. Again, we're going to sink down into Malasana, but this time we're going to come all the way onto our bums, sitting down into high boat pose. So you really want to think about lifting that chest up, engaging that core, squeezing those knees and those ankles together, really engaging through those inner thighs. And on the inhale, we're going to lengthen out, low boat into this dish, really squeezing that core. Exhale, squeezing back up, high boat. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale. Inhale, 5. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, 6. Exhale, squeezing up. Inhale, 7. Exhale. Inhale, 8. Exhale, just 2 more. Inhale, 9. Exhale. Inhale, 10. And exhale. Then we're going to come rolling onto our backs. We want to roll all the way onto our tummy so we're facing the back of the mat. Coming into Sphinx pose, so we want our elbows to be underneath our shoulders. gripping with our hands, lifting that chest up. So you're just going to open up those abdominal muscles that we've just worked. Breathing here. And if you want a little bit more intensity, you can push through the hands to straighten those arms into seal pose. And then when you're ready, we're going to roll back onto our backs. We're going to do it all again. So from here, coming into that dish pose, that low boat, we're going to exhale, squeeze it back up, high boat. Exhale, 2. Inhale, lengthening out. Exhale, squeezing up, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. 10. And rolling onto our backs. We're going to bring our knees into our chest this time. Rocking side to side, massaging that lower spine. Breathing into the belly. And then from here, we're going to roll up and down the spine. And with as much momentum as we can, we're going to come to a forward fold, trying not to use our hands. So maybe you need a few rocks forwards and backwards to create that momentum. Come into that forward fold. And again, letting that head release. From here, bringing those toes together and those heels just slightly apart. We're going to bend into our legs nice and deep here. And then sweeping those arms all the way up overhead, sitting down into chair pose. So lifting that chest up, squeezing those knees together, like we did in high boat pose. Breathing here. And then on the exhale, we're going to forward fold over those legs. Inhale, halfway lift so we can slide those hands up the shins. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back through chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. From here, we inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, knee to nose, squeezing in through the core. Inhale, lengthening back out. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back out. Exhale, knee to nose. This time, create a little bit more lift to plant that foot in between the hands. It's alright if it doesn't get there. And then we inhale, coming up, high lunge. Working through those legs, warming those legs up. We're going to exhale, sinking down into this low lunge. Inhale, pushing back up. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Just 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Pushing back up. And then dropping that back heel down, opening up. Warrior 2. Breathing here all together. Inhale. And exhale to stay. Again, still working for those legs. On the next exhale, we're going to shift back towards the back of the mat, bending into the left leg this time, sinking down into Skandasana. We can bring our palms to our chest. And then big power up through that back leg. We push back forwards to Warrior 2. And again, exhaling, sinking down. Inhale, pushing back forwards. Exhale, sinking down. Inhale, pushing back. Just 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, pushing forwards. And exhale. Inhale, pushing forwards. Flipping that front palm. We're going to reach up and back to reverse the warrior. Breathing here. And then on your next inhale, we'll sweep all the way forward, straightening that front leg, reaching forwards with that front palm, and then coming down into triangle pose. Maybe we take our gaze up towards that top hand. And then on your next inhale, coming back to warrior two. Exhale, windmill the hands down, frame that front foot, stepping back through chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Other side, we inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, knee to nose, squeezing the core. Inhale, lengthening back out. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, and lift that hip up a little higher to step that foot through between the hands. Then we inhale, high lunge. Going for those 10 lunges again. We exhale, dropping the knee. Inhale, lifting back up for 1. Exhale, 2. Dropping down, 3. Dropping down for 4. Exhale, 5. Halfway. Exhale, 6. Exhale, 7. Exhale, 8. Exhale, 9. Last one. Exhale, 10. We inhale, back up, drop the back heel, open up. Warrior two. Inhale together. Exhale to sink slightly deeper. Again, moving through that Skandasana flow. On the exhale, we're going to drop to that back foot, that back leg bending deep towards the back of the mat. Inhale, pushing forwards, opening up with warrior two. Exhale, dropping down. Inhale, pushing forwards. Exhale. Inhale, pushing forwards, just 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, pushing forwards. We flip that front palm, reaching up and back to reverse the warrior. Next inhale, we're going to sweep forward, straightening that front leg, reaching with that front palm, and then bringing that palm to the inside of that thigh or that calf, and opening up, triangle pose. Your next inhale, bending into that front leg, coming back to warrior two. Exhale, windmill the hands down, stepping back through chaturanga. Inhale, up facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. And from here, everyone can bring their knees down towards the mat, untucking the toes, sinking down into child's pose. And then when you're ready, we're going to come to lie on our backs. Now that our body's nice and warm, just do a few back bends, just to really open up that spine. So bringing our feet just behind our hips so we can tickle the heels with our hands. We're going to inhale, pushing through the feet to lift those hips up into bridge pose. Make sure that your knees aren't falling out wide, that you think that you're squeezing them together. And then your next exhale will come up onto our toes and roll all the way down onto our spine. Tick-tocking those knees side to side. We're going to do one more round. So you can do bridge that we just did then, or if you want, you can come to full wheel pose. So we'll keep our feet in the same position just behind our hips. If you're coming to wheel, we can bring our hands on either side of our ears, our fingers facing our shoulders. Making sure those elbows are pointing straight up towards the ceiling of the sky. And again, with a big inhale, we're going to push into our feet, and then we'll push into our hands, still lifting those hips up. And when you're ready, tucking our chin, rolling down the spine. Again, tick-tocking those knees side to side. And just to let that class settle in, just take a short Savasana. Bring our feet out long, our palms facing up. Closing our eyes, letting go of the breath. Just really notice the practice running through your body.